Hi, it's Lenneke from Lenscrafty Life and welcome to part 2 of making this wedding anniversary card for my parents who have been married for 55 years tomorrow. So it's a cross stitched I made, but you can actually use this technique for any kind of card. Now you can see that you want to frame. You can see that I put some foam over there so it's lifted up a bit. There is some wadding beneath this. And now I'm gonna make a pretty frame like that with this die cut. It's just stuck together because this is a set. I got it second hand, like most of my stuff actually. So that's why the tape is on there. Previous owner did that, and this is actually first time I'm gonna use it. So let me get my Big Shot. And I'm gonna do this from white cardstock, and this is like linen with a linen structure. So I'll just take a piece out. Now here it doesn't really matter where it goes. I just pop it somewhere in the corner so I save a lot for other projects. In part 1 I showed you the layers. Basically, well, this is also a second-hand Big Shot, and what I'm using is this thick part, this thinner part, Solo thin die adapter. I have this thin shim number 1, and I've got a bit of cardboard box, or from a cardboard box indeed, like very thin. It's just what mine needs. Then the this layer, the see-through layer, then the paper and the die cut and the top layer. Now you do need to make it line up properly. I will put a bit in a corner over there so that I can use other parts. Make it straight, otherwise it won't go through your machine if they're wonky, which is what I sometimes have. Then it won't go through. Okay, should be going through now. Okay, and there you go. Okay, put the machine out of the way. And I hope it went through all right in one go. I think it did. That's a nice frame. Actually, if you do this in the middle, then you could have used it as a nice frame. Should have thought of that, shouldn't I? Oh well, you'll learn on the fly. Okay, let's just get this off. So that's ready for the next go. Now I do have officially like these, you can get these little brushes to get things, all the little things out. Well, this is pretty clean, but I couldn't find my little brush, so I'll just do it with my hand, get all the little bits out. This one isn't too intricate, so not too bad doing it with my nail. I think I got it all out. Get that out of the way. I hope there isn't too much glare. Oh, my lights. Sorry about that. Let's get that out of the way. And then I need the circle bit. This is the circle cutter that I used also to make the aperture on the card. So the trick is now, so I do need my die cutter again. Ooh, you can hardly see which side is cutting. This side is cutting. So probably should have done that straight away. I need to line this up in the middle. I'll use this low-tech tape to make it stay. Now again, I'll pop most of my tape on the middle part, so it shouldn't stick because this is low tack, but just in case I don't want to ruin the pretty frame I've just made, so I'll pop most of the sticky stuff on the middle, because that I'm gonna discard of, or at least for this project. So let's do that once more. Same sandwich, pop it in there and pop it through your die cutting machine. In my case, a Big Shot, Sizzix Big Shot. Sorry if I'm shaking the table too much. Yeah, I am I not? Oh, sorry about that. Pop it aside. It's coming. Okay, now, yeah, there you go. Let's cut a beautiful circle. Take it off carefully. And now, ta-da-da-da, should be the exact same size as the circle I've made. So that looks really nice. It's a bit wonky, so just bend it back a little bit. And then I'll pop some glue. I've got this glue, Mono Liquid U glue, multi it says, broad tip and pen tip. So this is broad tip, I can show you, quite broad, actually never use that, but I like to use the pen tip for this. And let's get my glue book, meaning just an old magazine, any old magazine will do. Let's do it on the right. So this is the outside, this is the inside. Just so that it doesn't matter if any glue spills on that. So, hope I'm in frame. So I'll just smear it out a little bit. Pop a little bit on the sides here. This one has a really fine tip, so I really like that. You still need to be careful not to put too much on it. Just wanted to make it a bit tacky. So what I'll do is I'll use my finger. I'm smear it out a bit now, because then the excess will go onto this old magazine. And the back's just a little bit tacky. So instead of putting it on and having all the excess go all over my card. So it should be okay. Put this aside. Don't put your card on that because it has glue now. Make sure you get that out of the way. Be careful because it does stick to your fingers as well. So now I can see there's a little bit of damage there. So what I'll do is I'll probably put a little bow on it, which is nice anyway. I was thinking of doing that anyway. So now, of course, you could have popped this up with foam as well. Oh, isn't that cute? It is cute. Now, I do need to let this dry a bit. I do always have some baby wipes on hand. Don't need the pencil anymore, because now I got sticky stuff all over my fingers. Now these are a bit dried out. That doesn't help. That doesn't help. Doesn't really help much. Okay, let's first get that off my fingers. The glue residue. Don't want to get that on my card. And then I'll see if I can find a little bow. I've got them right here next to my desk, so I'll only be a second. Okay, got it. A little box, well, a little box, quite a big box, with all sorts of bows. And I think I may not have a pink bow. Pink would be nicest. Do I have a little pink bow? This is more lilac. This is a bit bright. even have a bow maker in here. Ta-da! But that's not what I want. Not the right color. I could put a white one on, but the frame is white. So this is not gonna work. I've got a bit of pink ribbon here. It's more like a lilac ribbon. Okay, I'll just get some pink ribbon. Just a sec. Okay, I got my box with laces and ribbons in pink. And this is why I like these see-through transparent boxes, because you can kind of see what you got. I did it on these cardboard thingies. I think, oh, that's quite nice. That's quite thin, or a thicker one. Let's get it out. A few bits on top. Okay. What color is nice? That color is quite nice too, that one. Let's take that out. Oh, this one is really, really thin. That's cute though. Okay. Which one? This one or this one? I think I actually quite like this thin one. Let's get that off. Pop it on here because it's so thin with some tape. Let's just get the tape off. Only I do it with a pin, but apparently I thought it was a good idea to put this on with tape because it's so thin, and now the tape is sticking to my fingers. Okay, got rid of that. Now make a little bow. So basically what I do is I make 2 loops and then I knot them together, and that should give me a bow. Yep, pulled the wrong one. Come on. Okay, make it a bit smaller. Put that one the right side out. I think that would be nice. Ah, that's cute. Yeah, like it. Now I do have my hot glue on the go as well, here on the side. Always handy. Let's not use that one because this one I use for the tape. So if I cut it now, maybe I should not use the wonky edge. Let's do this. That's nice. Get a straight edge. Okay, tiny little bit. A tiny dot here of the hot glue. Just a little bit because it's a very small little bow. There you go. That's cute. And there you have it. This is my card. Now, if you wanted to make it a little bit more fancy, you could just use a plain piece of paper. I should have gotten that. Piece of pink paper, I think, to write on. Let me just get that. I'll just keep the video running. I'll be back in a second. It's not far. So I got it already. I'm on my way back. Okay, I got this black pastel paper. It's A4, 80 grams. Not sure. It's what this is in pounds, but this is the thickness of just ordinary copy paper. Now I've got several colors in this pack, and I'll use a soft pink one. Oh, let's get some out. It's hard to take one sheet out, so this is probably several sheets. Let's just take one sheet. Let's get the ribbons out of the way. Don't need them anymore. Need a little bit more space. So what I want to do is to cut like a lining on the inside of the card, just a little bit smaller again than the outside. Now of course I'll do it double again, so I hope you can see that. I just eyeball it. Here's the crease or the bend, so I don't want it longer than this, and I don't want it longer than that. So I will make sure I'll bend it. Here is my little thingy. So I'll make sure the edge is straight. This edge. Get that little pencil stripe on the end. Come on, go straight. Like 0.5 millimeter. There you go. And this is just plain paper. There you go. Now I want to cut it, so let's get my cutter. Pop a tiny little bit of pencil thingy here, so I know where to cut it. And line it up with the groove. I won't use this because that will ruin my paper. Should be okay. This is thin paper, so I hope it's gonna work on thin paper. Yeah, perfect. That works. Then I've got a little pencil stripe here. You see, I cut it a little bit too large, but that's okay. You're not really gonna see that. That one to the other side. Now this is double. It should work as well on double paper. So this is going to be the lining of the card, if that's what you call it. I'm not sure if that's what you call it. And now, just because I want it to open when she opens the card, I'm gonna not glue this part. I wanna glue the top part, so it's stuck to the top part of the card, and when you open it, it opens straight away. Now I did think of using a stamp for the inside, just to give that a little bit of extra. Maybe this flower, or these are just clear stamps. Shall I do that or shall I not? Is it gonna prettify the card or is it gonna ruin the card? I'm not sure. It would be nice if I could open this. This is hard to see. Come on, help me out here. I really can't see. Why can I not see this? Okay, let's use the scissors. This is brand new. I haven't used this before. Just got off a little corner. Now poke it through. Okay, that was easy enough. So which one shall I use? Maybe the small one. This is a bit large. It's nice though. Or maybe the small one. No, I'll use the larger one. So I'm gonna do that first before I attach to the card, so that if I ruin it, I can make another one. And then reconsider if I want this stamp in there. So take it off, pop it on a block. There's several blocks in here. I think this one is probably large enough. Yep, that will do. Now I want it, let's get it on a bit better. Yeah, that's on. So I want it on like so. Okay, let's take some vintage photo. Let's get this off. Vintage photo. Now I'll do a pre-stamp on a little bit that I had left over in this bit, just to see if I've inked well enough and if I like it. See if that's gonna work. Or if I need to take a bit of a darker ink. I don't think I do. Just a tissue because I got some ink on here. Do want it on that little leaf. Okay, let's give this a try. See if that's nice. That's quite cute. Yeah, I like it. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Never used this stamp before. I've got lots of stamps again, which I got secondhand. So I kind of need to make sure I use them. Otherwise I got them, even though they were a lot cheaper because I got them secondhand. It's a waste of money if I don't use them, right? So let's just clean up around it. Hopefully I don't get any excess ink on the card where I don't want it. I think I want it like this. Okay. Let's press it hard and lift. There you go. Take this off straight away. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. That's quite nice. So make sure you have it all the right way up. Oh, it's cute. I like it. I put a little bit of tape, double-sided tape there. So it sticks to the top of the card when it opens. Little scissors, my sticky scissors, especially for tape. Bone folder to press it hard. So now I'm gonna pop it up. Make sure it's in the middle. Now bend it over and press it. Oh, let's first cover this before I get it all over my card. Oh, that's cute. I like it. So now when you open your card, ta-da! You see? It opens it straight away to your written message. So there you go. That's the way we do it. That's the card for my mum and dad for their 55th anniversary for tomorrow. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye bye.